my thought process was, if I have a keyboard, I could just play until the synapses in my brain kind of like connect, and I'm like, okay, so that makes sense. That's what melody is. That's what a chord is. And always constantly having access to, like, when it comes to like schooling, I had access to a Chromebook, and when I was supposed to be, studying or using Quizlet or something like that, I would be on Soundtrap, just like discreetly producing and making music, having like one earbud in, wearing like a jacket or something, so the teacher couldn't really see what I was doing. And then, but I'm pretty sure the teacher knew something was up whenever it was like finals week. And, like, wait, he gets his homework turned in, but when it comes to testing, he needs a little help. But it seems as though he's always on his computer. What could he be doing? I think a couple of teachers found out that I was making music. They were kind of like cool with it. There's always that one teacher who's like, that's not what it's for. So, but I just kind of like force myself to always, work on music. I always try to find a way to work on music. If I was ever disciplined, like if my parents would take away, the keyboard from me, they would take away the power cord. That's what would make it work. Because the keyboard would be right there, but they would just take the power cord, so I could never like hear it. So, but as soon as I went to like school, I would go to the piano room and just like work on piano, like during lunch, or something like that. It's just.
So you've always had the calling.
I really do believe that I'm just drawn to art. I really am. Beyond escapism, I just see art as a way to explain certain concepts, without having the understanding of like a philosopher or a doctor. You know what I mean? It's like I would like to be able to articulate, my perception the way, a lawyer can. But I as it stands right now, I just can't. But I know that we all feel the same emotions. So, and when I say that I know, it's just something that's based off of observation. We all feel hurt. We all feel, joy. We all feel sadness. But, rather than understand the psychology of it, I just know I'm just more sensitive to the feeling of it. And art is one of the most direct lines to interpreting that feeling.